In the tapestry of India's history, few stories burn as brightly as that of Maharana Pratap. He was the king who stood tall when others bowed, a symbol of unyielding courage. As the Mughal Empire expanded, many Rajput rulers accepted Akbar's rule, but not Pratap. He valued freedom and the honor of Mewar above all else. His life is a lesson. True strength is standing for your principles even when you stand alone. Pratap chose hardship in the wild over comfort under foreign rule, becoming a legend of Rajput pride. While other Rajput princes allied with the Mughals, the Sisodius of Mewar refused to trade honor for power. Born into this proud lineage, Pratap was raised to protect his homeland at any cost. He watched others surrender, but a fire in his heart told him to resist. Facing one of the world's mightiest armies, he refused to bend his knee. His resolve became a beacon, showing that one determined soul can challenge an empire. Songs of his bravery and his loyal horse Chetak still echo through Rajasthan. Maharana Pratap's story is not just about war, it's about never giving up on what's right. His name inspires generations to stand tall for freedom and honor. This is the story of a king who would not be conquered. Maharana Pratap was born in 1540 at the mighty Kumbhalgarh fort, surrounded by legends of his warrior ancestors. From childhood, he learned courage, honor, and duty, not just from stories, but from living among the Bhil tribes in the Aravalli hills. The Bhils taught him survival, archery, and the value of connecting with his people. His mother, Maharani Jaiwantabai, instilled in him the importance of righteousness and responsibility. Pratap grew up strong, both in body and character, known for his humility, respect, and natural leadership. He was not just another prince, he was a born leader, destined to protect Mewar. His upbringing blended royal blood with noble values, preparing him for the trials ahead. Pratap's bond with his people and his land would become his greatest strength. He learned that a true king serves, not rules. These early lessons shaped the man who would one day defy an empire. His physical might was legendary, but his real power was his unwavering spirit. Pratap's childhood forged a leader who would never compromise his honor. The people saw in him a protector, not just a ruler. From the start, he was destined to carve his name into history. When Maharana Uday Singh II died, Mewar faced crisis. Its capital lost, its future uncertain. Though tradition named Pratap the rightful heir, palace intrigue nearly denied him the throne. The nobles, recognizing his strength, overruled the late king's wish and crowned Pratap in a humble ceremony at Gogunda. Pratap vowed never to rest or enjoy royal comforts until Chittorgarh was free. He chose hardship over luxury, sharing his people's struggles. This vow sent a clear message: Mewar's king would not yield to Akbar. Pratap began fortifying his kingdom, preparing for a long, bitter fight for independence. He moved his capital to Kumbhalgarh, readying Mewar for the coming storm. The crown was heavy, but Pratap wore it with resolve. Akbar tried diplomacy first, sending envoys and Rajput nobles to persuade Pratap to submit. Pratap refused every offer. Freedom was not for sale. In 1576, Akbar sent a massive army led by Man Singh of Amber to crush Mewar. Pratap's forces were outnumbered, but he chose to fight at Haldighati, a narrow pass that favored his smaller army. The battle was fierce. Pratap, on his loyal horse Chetak, led from the front. He charged at Man Singh, nearly striking him down. The yellow soil of Haldighati ran red with blood as the Mewaris fought valiantly. Overwhelmed and wounded, Pratap was forced to retreat, saved by the sacrifice of Jalamana and the loyalty of Chetak. Though defeated, Pratap's spirit was unbroken. The Mughals won the field, but not the war. The legend of Haldighati became a rallying cry for resistance. Pratap's courage inspired his people to keep fighting. The battle was lost, but the flame of freedom burned brighter. Maharana Pratap's war had only just begun. After Haldighati, Pratap became a king without a kingdom, living in exile in the Aravalli forests. He and his family endured hunger and hardship, sometimes surviving on wild grass. Yet he never surrendered. His resolve only grew stronger. Pratap turned to guerrilla warfare, striking Mughal outposts and vanishing into the hills. His tactics frustrated the mighty Mughal army. The people of Mewar, inspired by his determination, stood by him. Bama Shah, his loyal minister, donated his fortune to rebuild Pratap's army. With renewed strength, Pratap began reclaiming lost territories, fort by fort. By the end of his life, he had liberated almost all of Mewar except Chittorgarh. His struggle turned defeat into hope. Pratap proved that true kingship is measured by spirit, not territory. No empire could conquer his will. His fight for freedom became legend. Maharana Pratap died in 1597, not on the battlefield, but still fighting for Mewar's freedom. On his deathbed, he made his son promise never to submit to the Mughals. His legacy is not in victories, but in his unwavering spirit and defiance. Pratap became a symbol of courage and patriotism for all of India. His story is sung in ballads, taught in schools, and honored on stamps and coins. The legend of Chetak, his loyal horse, endures as a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. Pratap's life teaches us that freedom and honor are worth any struggle. True victory is never letting your spirit be defeated. His flame of courage still lights the way for generations. Maharana Pratap remains a beacon of hope and honor for all time.